Today I'm going to show you exactly how to replace a chain in just 8 simple steps. If the chain is worn out, making extra noise, or shifting poorly, it's probably time for a new one. Replacing a chain is one of the most important maintenance tasks you can do. Take your bike to a shop. Chain installation is around $25 to $30, and that is before the price of the chain. If you do it yourself, you still have to buy the chain and the tools, but once you buy the tools, it's way cheaper after that. For this task, you'll need quick link pliers, a chain tool, a jar, a Sharpie, and a new chain that matches your speed and drivetrain. Here's a few quick mistakes to avoid. Don't use a chain that's not your speed. So make sure you've got 12 speed for 12 speed and 10 for 10 and 11 for 11, etc. Don't size your chain by guessing. Make sure that it's actually the right size, and then don't route it wrong through the derailleur. Make sure that you have it routed correctly. Step 1, we're going to shift the bike into the smallest cog. If you have a Shimano drivetrain like this one, go ahead and turn the clutch off. If you have a Sram derailleur, go ahead and move it into the lock position. This takes the tension off of everything and makes it a lot easier to remove the chain. Now for step 2, we're going to remove the old chain. If your chain uses a quick link system, we're going to need our quick link pliers to pull it apart. If it doesn't use a quick link, you're going to need to pop the pin out with the chain tool. So all you have to do is find your quick link, pop it like that, comes out, and then you just remove the chain through the derailleur. And before you toss the old chain, we're going to need it to size the new one. For step 3, we're going to take the old chain, put it by the new chain, and size it. It comes down to that link right there. Go ahead and mark it with the Sharpie. Sram has their own calculator that you can just put your bike model and chainring size in, and it gives you how many links you need for your chain. It's pretty helpful. And that's your chain length. This part matters. Too short and the drivetrain can bind up and damage parts. Too long and the shifting gets very sloppy. If you're not sure that your old chain was sized correctly, then we need to move on to step 4 where we'll size it on the bike. For step 4, we're going to size the chain on the bike. So you take it around your biggest chainring. For me, I just have the 1x, so that's the biggest one. And then your biggest cog in the back. Do not run it through the derailleur yet. This part can be a little tedious to get the chain on there, so it might help to have someone help you with it. Otherwise, it might just take a little longer for you to get it all on there by yourself. So you just pull it right there. So we're right here at the start of a link. So we'll count out 4 links. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll cut on that one right there. The old chain was definitely sized correctly. For step 5, we're going to cut the chain. This is a pretty irreversible step, so you might want to double check on your measuring. I will be using the chain tool on my multi-tool. So you just put it in like this, screw it down, and start turning. It's kind of tight sometimes. Make sure you have it all lined up on there perfectly. That way you're not trying to go through the chain, but just push the pin out. Once the pin pops out, you can back it out, and there's your chain. This is an optional step, but since you've got the chain off the bike and it's got all that factory grease on it, it is probably a good idea to clean it before it attracts a bunch of dirt. So just put it in a jar, then put some Dawn just soap and water, shake it up, and then it'll be clean. Now that your chain is all nice and shiny, it's time to route it through the bike. So you just drop it through right there and put it around right there. You can just let it droop, and then you just pull the derailleur down and then go down right there. Make sure you get over the tab in the derailleur, because otherwise the shifting will sound pretty bad. Step 7, you're going to need your quick link, and then you just want to make sure the arrows go in the direction of travel. Like that. Then you just put it on there. You don't have to do it. There you go. So now slide it onto the chainring. Like that. And then once you get your quick link at the top, you just put your pedals right there and then just push forward. For step 8, we're just going to make sure everything is running smoothly and as it should. Everything through the derailleur. Everything shifts smoothly. Make sure you turn your clutch back on and unlock your derailleur if that's your drivetrain system. And then we're going to lube the chain, and then you're almost done. For step 9, this is a very unneeded step, but since your chain is not typically this shiny all the time, it's a good idea to take a picture of your bike. Let's go. And that is how you replace a bike chain. It's one of the best basic maintenance skills for you to learn, and it's pretty easy after you do it a couple times. Go ahead and check out this video right here by clicking or tapping on your screen. I'll see you over there.